What's good, YouTube? It's your boy TJ Sick, and I'm back with another video, you dig? And today I got my boy Aaron back in the cut again, and we doing what we promised y'all in my second video. We doing Wonder Woman 1984 movie review. I don't need no help. Anywho, we're just gonna get straight to it. That movie did not live up to its expectations. It didn't. It just I mean
they hyped it up a lot in them trailers, and everything you saw in them trailers was all of it. Like, everything else was not important.
Yeah, it was a lot of, let's say, sidebar. It was a lot of sidebar.
A lot of setup for no payoff.
Yeah. And before we get straight into it, before we get straight into detail and all that, we gonna go ahead and tell you, spoiler warning, this video does contain spoilers.
We'll be talking about all of this.
We'll be talking about the whole movie, so if you haven't seen it, I advise you to click off this video now. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it. So, the beginning. Yeah. All right, we come to the beginning. It starts off with this girl.
With this little fight scene.
Yeah, well, not much of a fight scene, more of a race.
Oh yeah, that.
Yeah.
I forgot about.
I'm talking about the beginning.
So they basically got Amazon Olympics.
Yeah.
And like all these grown ass women going against this little fucking 10-year-old fucking Wonder Woman.
It was a 10-year-old.
And she almost won.
She almost won. So okay, so you going through
Trash.
It's a fat tail obstacle course. Like this shit crazy.
It's like
it's big as hell and it's weird. So we got this little 10-year-old girl. She's spanking them.
She on the ass.
And then she get to the final end where she get knocked off her horse.
She fumbled the ball.
And she finds a way to get to the finish line before the rest of the people, but it was considered cheating.
Yeah, because she.
So what's your thoughts on that right there, off of just that scene alone, Aaron?
I feel like that was set up for like later. We're gonna get to that, but that was setting up for like, your time is coming, Diana. Bull crap. Like,
yeah, her time should be now, nigga. What do you mean? You're 10.
No, but like, I feel like that was a lot of set up for like nothing. Because when we got to that point, I think we were both disappointed.
Very much.
Like,
very much.
It wasn't great. But anyway, fast forward past that, because that wasn't really important.
All right, fast forward past that. I mean, it was kind of important. But as we get into, Wonder Woman, it's 1984. So they doing their thing or whatnot, and she rescues these people from the mall. Blah 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 blah.
It's not important.
It's not very that much important. She meets her new friend, who is a very big character in the movie.
Let's just fucking say it. It's Cheetah.
Yeah, it's Cheetah. She meets Cheetah, but this is before Cheetah is Cheetah.
Yeah, she's like a normal person. She's like a super klutz and junk, and like she's just not good at anything.
Yeah,
that's her character.
She's weak.
Yeah, and that's when she sees Diana. She's like, wow, I wish I could be like you.
We can't say that. Okay, when he come back with that wish, we come to the rock thing.
Wait,
this is basically all.
You skipping a lot.
What I skip?
You skip like Maxwell. I can't say the name. the main villain dude. Maxwell
Lord.
Well, never mind then.
This is it's spoilers.
I guess I wasn't gonna get to that yet though. But anyway. So they find this, like, they work in like archaeology and junk. So like they find this weird rock thing that like supposedly grants wishes, and of course it's DC, so of course it fucking grants wishes. But anyway, homegirl, I forgot her name. Cheetah's real name.
I forgot her name too. It was Dr. something.
Dr. some shit. Anyway, she's like very weak and not, confident and junk. So her wish is to be like Diana, who's like, the opposite of her, basically. And Diana's Wonder Woman, so her wish comes true. Oh yeah, by the way, the little fucking rock grants any wish, but at a cost. I should have said that earlier.
Yeah, I was gonna try to say that, but you kind of cut me off.
Whatever.
But yeah, the rock grants any wish, and she wished to be like Diana, not knowing Diana had powers.
Yeah.
So you basically know what's gonna fucking happen after that. But anyway, fast forward along. This is a pretty big spoiler. So I know we already told y'all a lot based off of this, but if you really don't want to know this, I advise you just to click off the video, because this is a fat ass spoiler. But the dude, Diana wishes for her boyfriend, what's his name,
Steve Trevor.
Steve Trevor.
Back from like the first movie, like in the war.
He dies in the first movie.
Yeah.
So she wishes him back
to life.
So he comes back into this new body and this new dude, and he's basically there like all over again.
Yeah, like he doesn't to everyone else, he doesn't look like himself. He looks like some other guy. But to Diana, he looks like himself. It's very stupid.
Yeah, it's very stupid, but I find that probably the most unique in the movie though. That was probably the best thought of thing in the movie, honestly.
I'll get to all that crap later, but anyway.
But yeah, so go ahead.
What even happens next? Oh yeah. So the dude from earlier that we were talking about, Maxwell Lord, he's the main villain. If you know who that is, good. If you don't, he's just an asshole. Anyway, so he finds like the wishing stone thing, and he wishes to become the wishing stone, and like absorbs it into his body, and it's really weird. But then he can like grant wishes. Like if he touches someone, he can grant their wish. So he goes around like granting people's wishes to like become super rich and famous and junk, but at the cost of his own health. Like it's slowly killing him. Like
that's what you call commitment.
That's tough.
Maxwell Lord, that is what you call commitment, my friend.
But yeah,
even though he's gonna die eventually, he's still going after it.
That's his problem.
Which that's not really he's not gonna die eventually.
He doesn't die.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I find that very interesting. You know, he slowly dies as he grants everybody wish. Here's the thing you didn't mention about the wish though. The wish say that I wish I was rich. Okay, so he can grant my wish of me being rich.
Yeah, you're right.
But he also takes something in return.
Yeah.
So say, okay, in return of that wish, I take all your livelihood. Boom, that happens. So it's a wish with a payoff.
Yes.
That's a big key in that movie, a wish with a payoff. And I find that's what really made the movie right there.
Yeah.
Because if anybody wish could come true, there'd be no fucking point of the whole wishing stone thing. That should just be out of here. All right. We're going to the next.
We skipping around a little bit.
Yeah, we're skipping around parts that ain't really
important.
That's sidebars, as I said.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and say Maxwell Lord has a kid. He's a big part of the plot, kind of, if you care, but I don't.
He's not really a big part towards the end. Okay, so anyway, back on Maxwell Lord tip. He's basically going around. He went to Egypt.
He went to like Egypt, and he went to like the United Nations and
and like, he basically went around there and
he's getting power.
Yeah, because people are fucking greedy.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say it. People are greedy. So he's coming here asking them, wish for your deepest. Yeah,
what is the
desires.
thing you want most of all?
Yeah,
and in return he'll take like when he went to Egypt. What was it? He went to Egypt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I wish we had reservoirs of water for all the people, or something like that. Or no, he wished for the wall.
He wished for a wall so that
he wished for the old land that they had lost in like the wars and shit.
Yeah, he wished for old land that they had lost, and he wished for a wall to go over so those people that needed it couldn't leech off. He called them leeches, but they were people that really just needed their resources in the land. But so he cut the wall up.
Yeah, but in return, they couldn't access any water. And they're in Egypt, so it's fucking dry.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you would imagine what happens, but yeah. So he takes something as just as valuable as what you wish for in return. So yeah.
And it was a really huge fight scene in there for Wonder Woman. And as you say, as you say, it's a wish with a payoff. So that means when Wonder Woman wished to bring Steve back, she loses her powers. Yeah. In the process, she's losing her powers slowly.
He takes what is most important to you. And Wonder Woman, the thing that was most important to her was Steve Trevor. So what's the next thing after that? Her superpowers. Exactly. So she's like, her powers like halved.
She's like handicapped.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like bullets hurt her.
Yeah.
That's how weak
weak she is. She couldn't break a lock.
Like it was weird to see Wonder Woman like that. Like I'm using her like
she was a regular nigga.
Like she was fighting like she was Captain America or some shit. Like she can die.
Like that shit was weak.
Nothing against Captain America, but anyway.
But yeah, as Maxwell Lord, he's like growing, becoming
more powerful and junk.
This Godfather.
I don't care.
And it's like, and let's get back to Cheetah. So Cheetah wishes to be.
Wait.
What we skip?
he then goes to the president. Remember, he goes to...
That's at the end.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Aaron.
No, it's not.
I promise you, when he went to the president to get the power and shit, that was at the
It's
end.
like halfway through.
It's not, though.
Whatever.
It's not halfway through. That's almost at the end.
Well, go ahead and say what you was going to say there.
But we get back to the cheetah character. Well, she wishes to be like Diana.
And so she gets power.
So you already know that happens. She gets power. But what they take from her is...
her humanity.
Yeah, she loses her humanity. She doesn't care about a damn thing. I'm just going to keep it a buck. She doesn't care about shit but herself.
She get
more power.
She get real grimy, real
fast.
Like, it's kind of weird to see how fast she goes to it's just, yeah.
So she just turns basically into Cheetah. The Cheetah y'all know, I hope you guys know who Cheetah is, but the Cheetah y'all know, that's basically what she turns into. That's how she turned into it in the movie.
No, not yet, because
I'm saying like glimpses of Cheetah.
Yeah.
Glimpses of Cheetah.
But anyway, on to what I was saying. What's his name? Maxwell Lord goes to find the president. He's like, what did he say?
He told him that he asked the president what did he wish for.
He was like, more nukes.
Yeah.
They have nukes. We need more nukes.
Okay, this is a little go ahead. Because I got something for that shit.
Like, I know that is probably what would happen in real life, but that was so stupid. You could have wished for all this crap to be over.
Yeah, bro.
You could have wished for, like, world peace. I know it's probably not the most important thing to him at that moment, but, like, still, it was so stupid. They have nukes. We need more nukes. Like, it was just...
Let me tell you guys why I'm not going to give this movie... I'm not going to say this movie is awful. Because they capture what real life fucking is.
Yeah, that was realistic.
If you went to President Trump, today we're filming, today Biden got sworn in today, so technically Biden's our president now. But if we would have went to President Trump and asked him what he desired most, he would have either said A, money, B, nukes, or C, more power. How can you have more power than
his wish would be to stay fucking president.
So the world is fucked. That's all I'm saying.
But anyway, Jesus Christ. Anyway,
a little sidebar, you know.
Don't worry
saw
about
a little something. Don't worry about it. Little booty. Whatever.
Anyway, where are we? So he Maxwell Lord finds the president. He gives him more nukes, but in return he gets all his power and influence and like control over everything. So all those nukes he just got that he thought was under his control are now under Maxwell Lord's control. So it was basically useless. So Steve Trevor, Wonder Woman, they go in to stop him, and like he has the whole Secret Service under his command. So he's like, kill them niggas. So they end up like fighting in the White House. Blah 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 blah. They finally catch up to that nigga, and guess who shows up? Cheetah, and she beats the shit out of Wonder Woman.
Weak Wonder Woman.
And like still. Like, she beats the shit out of Wonder Woman, and it's a one-sided stomp. Diana doesn't even get to throw a punch at her, I don't think. Not land one, at least. Like, Wonder Woman literally gets the shit kicked out of her this entire movie.
Literally, almost. And I don't like that. I don't like that.
I mean, if she didn't, to be fair, she would have beat Cheetah early.
Sure.
Anyway, so Maxwell Lord escapes on this like plane, and Cheetah's up there with him, and he gives her a second wish since she saved him, and the wish is, he's like, what do you desire most? She said, I want to be like alpha or some shit. Like she wanted to be top of the food chain.
She wants to be
apex predator.
Yeah, apex predator.
Some dumb shit. So she literally turned into Cheetah.
Fucking Cheetah.
She turns into Cheetah. Like, it looks.
And it looks horrible.
Disgusting.
The CGI is terrible.
It looks disgusting.
I know I'm probably gonna get backlash from whoever work at DC, which they probably don't know we exist though. But anyway, that shit was trash, bro.
It looked disgusting.
Garbage.
It didn't look good. And I know it's not meant to look good if she's a fucking cheetah, but it just looks nasty. But anyway, so then there's this little part of the movie where like Diana is like weak and bleeding and just like she can't do nothing to help nobody. She like, the world is in chaos and she sees that like everybody around her dying and she can't save them. She feels like hopeless. So the only way to get her power back, the only way to like stop Cheetah and Maxwell Lord is to renounce her wish. Her wish is to bring back her boyfriend. So what was that?
I was just showing you, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, her wish was to bring back her boyfriend.
So,
and now it got to the point where that's really like, we had our boy Trey and our boy Vaughn with us. This had Trey about to be in tears. I know Trey gonna see this video and be like, nigga, I won't finna cry. Bro was finna cry. He was finna cry. But she had to, basically, she had to renounce her wish. So that means she had to kill her long-term boyfriend.
Long lost love or whatever. And like, that was probably the only part of the movie that like actually was like, okay, that's some real shit.
Right, like.
That was the only part that like did something to me. I won't about to cry or nothing. Like, it was still kind of weak, but like, it was okay. It was good.
That seems good.
Cause she had this whole speech of like, well, I've done everything that I've ever needed to do. Why can't I have this one thing? Like, it was like real.
Yeah, it was
heartfelt and shit. Like, she was crying and junk. Like,
and then we get to the next part where she let him die. She get powerful as a bitch.
Like, you see her.
But here's the thing.
You see like her wounds. See like all the bullet wounds. Like they start to heal and junk. It actually looks real cool.
Yeah. But here's the thing. In your typical Marvel movie, once that person loses a loved one and powers up, they beat the shit out the villain, right? How about in Wonder Woman? What she do? Run?
She ran.
And got caught lacking by Cheetah. Got her ass beat for like 5 seconds and then ended. Let's get right into the fight scene there.
We skipping stuff. You skipping
stuff?
No,
we not.
Yes,
what are we skipping?
1, you're skipping the armor. 2, you're skipping the flying.
That was
and 3, you're skipping
the flying was last.
We skipped the invisible jet.
Nigga, they're not really that important though.
I mean, it was something that like Wonder Woman.
They had an invisible jet.
Yeah, okay. Anyway.
And the flying is at the end of the movie.
Anyway, basically Wonder Woman goes home, gets her armor, which is like this armor that this Amazonian legend.
Yeah, this is basically unbreakable.
It's unbreakable.
It was built to withstand 100 Amazon.
It was like the forces of all
women.
of man or some shit. The forces of all of man.
Yeah, it was built to withstand that. So she used that to go pull up on Cheetah ass. And let's just be honest, Cheetah beat the shit out of her. She
literally broke the shit
and beat the shit out of her.
This armor is supposedly like of the legend, and like Cheetah just like,
yeah,
and it like pieces was flying off. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
She just broke that shit like it was nothing, dude.
It was stupid. But anyway. So like she pull up on Maxwell Lord and way, yeah, he got all these goons, she take them niggas out easily. Cheetah pull up. And just like, it's not even a fight.
It's not a fight. It's like literally them.
They just like
doing that.
It's like just Wonder Woman defending and trying to run away from her to get the Maxwell Lord. And then Cheetah just like wailing on her.
And let's say,
she loses in such a weak fucking way. Let's
tell you how they lost. So they both end up in water.
They found like this fucking pond. Yeah, actually.
Somehow they fucking ended up in water.
Anyway.
In an ocean.
Yeah.
And she like grabbed in their body. And I get this. They're in a fucking ocean. And there's an electrical cord.
Yeah.
And
to be fair.
Right.
Earlier in their fight, they were like on like this electrical plant or some shit, and they like torn shit up.
True.
So like it was like a cord like right next to the water. So one of them was like, renounce your wish or I'll beat you up or some shit. I don't care.
Cause she wasn't gonna kill her.
She wasn't gonna kill her.
So yeah.
But she was like, never. So she grabbed the cord and put it in water. Even though that should electrocute her too. Yes. She was still in the water and she was wearing metal armor. But okay.
Somebody didn't think that.
Somebody didn't think a lot of shit through. And it's like the weak, cause it's not even. She doesn't even throw a punch at Cheetah. It's just like one and done.
Yeah, literally.
And it's so weak.
That's horrible.
It was not great. It was underwhelming. But anywho, what happens after that?
After that, she gets the Maxwell Lord.
Oh yeah,
and, he's going crazy.
He's like
to his.
He's projecting his image like all over the globe. Like whatever you wish for, I'll make it come true. So everybody, of course, being dumbasses like.
And what he's taking from everybody, he's broadcasting this on live television,
like all over the world.
And everybody is wishing over the world.
Yeah.
So
he's getting more and more. And
powerful. What he gets from them is their energy.
Yeah, he's
and that's how he's not gonna die.
And your vitality, your strength, yada 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 yada.
Yep. So he basically becoming invincible.
Yeah.
So Wonder Woman pull up.
She like,
and she can't do shit. She
can't do shit. Like she literally does not touch the nigga.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that would be better because she just ran up and hit that nigga. That would be kind of just like easily win.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be able to hit his ass. He was going crazy in that moment. He was strong as a bit. Like, he was up there. He was like Thor.
But
he was like Thor.
This nigga tripping.
Type.
This nigga tripping. But so like, she starts talking to him like, what would your son think about this? Like, cause like the world, remember the world's in chaos at this point. Like niggas about to nuke each other. It's just a lot of crazy shit. And his son was like caught in the crossfire, and he saw that, so he was like, I renounce my wish and make everybody else renounce their wish too. Yep. That's the short version, but yeah, it's not important.
And Wonder Woman flies.
Thank you for telling me. I said that earlier.
Wonder Woman flies, but it's different versions where she don't fly, and then some do
there's
fly,
some versions of
and
Wonder
then
Woman
some
like,
just jump really high.
Or has the invisible jet, like I was saying earlier.
And this Wonder Woman also had an invisible jet.
She had both.
She could fly and an invisible jet, and still got her ass beat.
Which defeats the purpose.
It really defeats the purpose.
It defeats the purpose.
It contradicts itself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But who cares? But yeah, do we skip anything? We probably skipped a lot of shit, but ain't no way the niggas at DC look at this movie like, this the one. Ain't no way.
Yeah,
especially not like after how good the first one did. Like, this is it, nigga.
Like they did like a dude in his freaking rap video. This the one that's gonna get us out the hood, bro. This the one gonna get us out the hood.
This the one, bro. Nah, ain't no way they looked at Wonder Woman 2 was like, this the one, bro. No, that shit was weak. It was mediocre, terrible paced, and it was not good. Like,
so let's come down to the what everybody's been waiting for.
Don't waste your money.
What do you rate Wonder Woman 1984 in?
5.
You rated a 5? Explain why you rated a 5 to the people.
I just did.
Explain again.
Ain't really no like fight. Everything you saw, literally everything you saw in the trailers was the fight scenes. That was it. Won't hardly no story. Like they took like an hour straight just to set up the story, and then ain't nothing really happened afterwards. And then the only good thing that came out of the movie was like showing that Wonder Woman has experienced loss. Like she knows what loss feels like. Like her having to give up her boyfriend. That was powerful shit. I'll give the movie that. That was powerful shit. But other than that, like it wasn't. Max O'Lord doesn't even feel like a villain Wonder Woman should be fighting. Like Cheetah, yes, but like Max O'Lord doesn't. He feels out of place in this movie. But yeah, it's terribly paced, bad CGI with fucking Cheetah. Not great fight scenes. The last fucking fight scene wasn't even a fight scene. It was fight scene. It was underwhelming for all the hype it had.
So all that for your 5?
Yeah, I should give it a 4, but yeah, 5.
Alright, not for my rate. What I'm gonna give Wonder Woman 1984, I'm gonna give it a 6. Let me tell you why I'm gonna give it a 6.
This nigga with his high rate and shit.
It's not high.
It's not low.
High at all. A 6 ain't that damn good.
I mean, I gave it a 5. I'm being generous.
I'm gonna give it a 6. Only because I like how the video relates to real world problems and real world situations.
You can say that for any movie.
Not really. Not any DC movie.
Not DC, because DC is shit.
Alright, so that's why I'm gonna give them their props on this one. They really related like to what the world is like what's really going on. And I really admire that. And another reason I give it a 6 is because I fuck with the whole Wishstone thing too. So.